I was doing my slip stitches when I am adding a new color and I'm going around, you can use a stitch marker and you can chain 2 with every one if you don't want to use a stitch marker. But when you chain 2, you end up getting a seam that is noticeable. I don't like this seam, so you can't really tell, but I've been slip stitching, and you have to actually really be looking for it, but it starts here, it goes up and up to the side. You can't really tell though. It's not as noticeable as the one where you chain 2. So here is the end where I started. So basically what I do is I go ahead and I do my half double crochet and my half double crochet in the stitch right next to it, and here is where I started. So I'm using a half double crochet in that one, and then I do my slip stitch in the next one, so that way it's not as noticeable. Now I'm going to show you how I start a new color. So here's my new color, my yellow I'm doing, and first of all I'd have to take this apart because I still do a slip stitch there, but I finish it off with the new color. So here's my new color, and I just finish it off like normal. And so I start, and I want to pull down on that other color really tight. And so like I said, you can do the chain 2 and continue to keep going around, so you don't have to use a stitch marker, or you can just use a stitch marker. Now as you can see from here, you can't really tell where the color starts. It's not as noticeable as it would be if you were using a stitch marker or you were chaining 2. So I really like this. It's a seamless method, or my seamless method. I know there are other ones out there. So when I start my new color, I don't chain anything. I just go ahead in the next stitch and I go ahead and I do my regular half double crochet, and I just continue to keep going all the way around, and then I finish off the same way I showed you when I did the brown. But when you finish off for the first time, when you come back around for the first time, you have to slip stitch where you started so that the colors match up and it doesn't look like one is higher than the other one. And after that, when you go around, you would do the one I just showed you, where you would slip stitch in the one next to the one you slip stitch in before. So that is how I do my slip stitching, my seamless slip stitching. I hope that you will use that with the poncho, doing the poncho pattern, and you can use this with any other patterns where you don't want to have a seam.